in many cases, there isn't any competition for certain things, and in others, there is a lot of competition. I would use the example of the Hep C drugs. You know, we have patent laws, we have laws giving exclusivity, et cetera, depending on whether you've done additional clinical studies and under Hatch-Waxman and so forth. And so those tend to stifle competition, if you will, for that particular product. And I mean, drugs are not cars, you know, but same with cars. I mean, you know, there's a Ford, there's a Chevy, there's a Mercedes, there's all these things, and they're all expensive. They all have their own patents, but they live in a competitive environment. To some extent, drugs are like that as well.
The only way you can create competition in a market is to be able to compare products and to have the information to do that. To do that, you need comparative clinical trials, and you need clinical trial data that's available, open, transparent. And we have to drag the pharmaceutical industry kicking and screaming into transparency about clinical trial data, and we have to promote comparative effectiveness research. The only way you can compare, you compare TVs, you compare cars, but the average person in the street is not in a position to compare drugs, and it's not even easy for providers to do that. So we need good head-to-head data.
There is more that we can do to enhance competition in the marketplace. I think we need to make sure that we modernize the FDA so that the FDA actually has the tools to be able to keep up with where 21st century medicine is at today. I think both on the branded side and the generic side. I mean, how is Martin Shkreli able to do what he does? It's a 60-year-old medicine. Anybody could make that medicine and compete with him. But it takes 3 years to get a medicine approved by, get a generic approved by the FDA. They're making progress, but so there are things that we can do to streamline competition. But I will say, you hear the insurance industry likes to pretend that they don't have any ability to hold down cost. They have a lot of tools in their toolbox, and they use them very, very aggressively.